moment, what he's doing is leaning over the edge. The chances are that he's lining up the microwave receive area.
Friday afternoon, South London, 28 floors up, and one of the capital's countless radio pirates prepares for the weekend broadcasts.
He'll point that at Battersea, which is where, if he hasn't moved it since we last raided his studio, that's where his actual studio is.
It's another skirmish in the war between the authorities and the broadcasting buccaneers.
You'll see him go back down through there in a minute. He'll probably, chances are, he'll just hang on the edge and just flick his legs in and go in through the window.
Do you know who he is?
I don't know who he is.
Tonight, the pirate radio stations are back. Is an entrepreneurial youth culture making a mockery of government regulations? It's Friday evening in Hackney Marshes. Just when most Londoners are winding down for the weekend, the younger generation is only now coming to life, to rave. The rave scene has given new life to pirate broadcasting. Raves are no longer backstreet affairs, but have emerged as mainstream and now mostly legal entertainment for the young. Lucrative too. Everybody here has paid £10 to get in.
We're off to the Powerhouse. It's cool if they're having a night down there tonight. We're doing something there once a month.
DJ Brocky is on his way to work, to a rave sponsored by the pirate station Cool FM. Top pirate DJs like Brocky can earn hundreds of pounds a session, and there's no shortage of bookings.
Oh, sorry. Hello. Yeah, Good Friday. All right, mate.
The music is called jungle. It's produced electronically, but for dancing it's played on vinyl with a rap accompaniment. It's part of what's become a multi-billion-pound dance music industry. But although most raves may now be legal, the government has stepped up its efforts to rid the airwaves of those most actively promoting them, the illegal radio pirates. For the pirates, the airwaves are an extension of the dance floor, taking the beat into the bedsits and tower blocks. Key figures in pirate broadcasting, like DJ Brocky, talk in almost missionary terms.
It gives all the people on the street a chance to hear the music raw, like, you know, underground. It advertises the raves to them, you know, it gets them, it just informs them exactly what is going on. Without the pirate radio, the rave scene would never thrive.
DJ Brocky is on his way back from the rave to the radio station. Like other pirates, Cool FM regularly moves its studio to avoid detection. On condition of not revealing the location, we were taken to Cool's latest lair. Cool FM broadcasts some 70 hours a week, mainly at weekends. Every performance is an act of creation, mixing words and music. It's a two-way experience, though. Listeners in Charlton have asked for an on-air greeting. The call is taken by DJ Wildchild, who passes it on to the MC, who then shouts it over the music.
That's
That's the whole buzz of it. They can ring us up any time of the day they want. And, you know, ask for a shout. If you're legal, you can't do that. You can do it, but it's all done properly. It's all 1 second break in it, so no one swears down the phone line.
Transmitting from around northeast London, Cool FM reaches beyond the M25 and claims thousands of listeners, like Nikki.
I listen to Cool FM and Eruption FM because they're the best jungle station going. Cool's the best out of all of them. I listen to Cool.
Nikki and his mates are typical of the pirate station's audience. 15 and 16-year-olds, they tune in at virtually every opportunity.
Yeah, but how many hours are we talking about? Hours or a week.
It's like you're at a rave. You get the vibe what you might get from a rave. So you bubble at home in your bedroom or your kitchen, wherever you got your radio. Not everyone can afford to go out every weekend. So having a pirate radio station is like having a rave at your house, really.
Everyone doesn't like to go by the books, in other words. People like to ring up a station knowing it's illegal. They like to go to a rave, no, but maybe it's not, they ain't got a license for the rave. You know what I mean? It's part of you know, street culture to try, you know, to do things illegal.
But Big Brother is listening. The Radio Investigation Service comes under the Department of Trade and Industry, the DTI. Their 24-hour monitoring station outside Baldock covers the entire country. British broadcasting has traditionally been one of the most regulated in the world. Even listening to a pirate station is technically illegal, and it would be equally illegal for us to indicate the pirates' frequencies. The job of the Radio Investigation Service is to deal with the interference the pirates cause to those who are legally licensed.
We get complaints from people like the police, the fire, ambulance services, airports, all suffering from interference from pirate radio, and indeed from broadcasters themselves. Legitimate broadcasters don't like the way that the pirates steal the airwaves and take their audiences and advertising. We've had genuine cases of interference to airport landing systems. I mean, how more serious can you get than that sort of radio interference?
Any accidents ever resulted that you know of?
Never any accidents on the aircraft side resulted, thank goodness. But really, these pirate transmitters are very, very close to airport frequencies.
The DTI's boys on the beat operate in unmarked cars, using sophisticated signal locating gear.
There's another pirate station there. There's another one coming up here, which is quite a spread. That's causing quite a lot of problems there.
These men are the government's electronic pest controllers. Their mission, to seek and destroy the pirates' equipment. To be effective, they have to keep the same hours as the pirates.
We work generally on demand. We work a standard 9 to 5, but we're always on permanent call, so 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We have been known to turn out Boxing Day and Christmas Day when the need's been there.
Tracking the pirates through their favourite terrain is a game of cat and mouse, and with its bigger, better whiskers, the DTI cat has the advantage. But that doesn't diminish the thrill of the chase.
I have a certain sneaking admiration for their abilities. It is not easy to put on a programme. It's not easy to transmit. It's not easy to build a transmitter, and they achieve it. Most of them are, should you ever meet them, are quite normal people. Even if we've had them in court a number of times, they still invariably talk to them. We always try to shake hands at the end of any interview and leave like gentlemen.
I think what it is now, this day and age, they know most of the faces, as bad as it sounds. They know who's who. They know most of the cars. There's lots of ways. You know, it's like, you know, they just sit outside and just watch. When they get a signal, so if they were to drive up here now and we was transmitting from there, and they had a signal, all they got to do is just sit down and just watch and observe.
Yeah, but your studio can be 20 miles away.
Yeah, but all they got to do is follow us then.